Welcome back, one and all. Thank you so much for joining us here on GameYard TV. We are extremely happy that you have joined us for another video. Now in this video, we will be looking back on the ODI series that West Indies would have played against Pakistan. And as you would have known by now, West Indies would have won that series by 2-1. Something that we have not done in 34 years. Yes, West Indies haven't beaten Pakistan in an ODI series in 34 years. So it was an historic performance by the boys in Trinidad. Now, I just want to make, the point how, important this win or this series win would have been for us, as we want to, qualify for that, 2027 World Cup. Now, having won this series, currently we are at, number 9 in the ODI ranking. And we not sure how far this win will bring us. I think England currently are leading us by 8 points. So we'll just have to wait and see how far, this win would have, pushed us in terms of the ranking. Now, but as I said, it was a magnificent win for us. I mean, the region would have gotten something to smile about. Our win, especially, our win are far, in between. So when we would have, gotten a win in a series, we want to celebrate, and I mean, as I would have said leading up to this, ODI series, the ODI team would have been one of our more settled team. As you know, we would have won. We have been winning since they not qualifying for the 2023 World Cup. We have been winning, especially our games at home, right? I think we would have played now 15 games and we would have won 10 out of that 15 since 2023 World Cup. Darren Sammy always talk about you want to create a fortress at home, and we have seen where something has been brewing or building here at home. Now we would have won 4 consecutive series. We would have won against England in late 2023, and then we would have beaten them in late 2024. We would have beaten Bangladesh at home 3-0. We would have clean sweep Bangladesh late last year. And then now we would have won against Pakistan. So we have been creating something at home. So we just want to see, this, performance, continue and translate when we go overseas. We want to see us, performing better away from home, right? So that's something I guess, the team will be looking on, having created something at home. We want to, translate when we go overseas. Now, as I said, we have been really happy for the win. Something that, I mean, as I said earlier, it's an historic win for us. And I know a lot of people, like to dwell on the negative side of things, but I am really, I just want to celebrate this win. Right now, as I said, we have been seeing something really good, with this team. And we can't negate the fact that Pakistan would have carried their strongest team. So we would have beaten Pakistan's strongest team. And Pakistan is currently at number 4 or number 5 in the ranking. Right? So I think that is, a big monumental win for us this series. West Indies would have batted first in this first ODI and they would have posted 280 runs. Pakistan, in their reply, they would have made 284 for 5. Now, in this match, I think Pakistan, they would have bowled really well, especially Naseem Shah would have taken 3 wickets and also Shaheen Afridi taken 4 wickets. Now, I think they would have strike every time West Indies tried to build a partnership, they would have, strike. And I think that would have disturbed the momentum of West Indies. And so they were unable to build good, solid partnership in this match. And I think Pakistan, they bowled really well in this first ODI. The player of the match would have been Azam Nawaz. He would have made 63 not out from 54 deliveries. In terms of the second match, right? Pakistan would have batted first. This was a rain-affected match. They would have made 171 for 7, right, from 37 overs. West Indies in their reply would have made 184 for 5 from 33.2 overs. And Rustan Chase was the man of the match. He would have made an unbeaten 49 from 47 deliveries, and he would have picked up 1 for 26. Right, and West Indies would have won this match by 5 wickets with 10 balls to spare via the Duckworth, Lewis and Stern method. Now, going on to the third ODI, West Indies would have batted first. They would have made 294 for 6 in their allotted 50 overs, and Pakistan in their reply would have made 92 from 29.2 overs. And I think Shai Hope was magnificent in this match. And I think I want to make a few points. I think looking back on the team, we may look on, Brandon King position. I mean, Brandon King hasn't made any runs in this series, so I think we may be looking on, getting another opening batter in the squad. Right, we can probably look on Athanaze. I mean, some may argue that Athanaze is a left-hand bat, so you don't want, Evan Lewis, left-hand bat, and Athanaze at the top, right? So that's, one argument. But I think Brandon King has not, I know that he was injured in the T20s, right? I think he had a side strain, right? So probably he was a bit undercooked in this series. But that doesn't negate the fact that, he needs to be scoring runs. You cannot have players in the team, not scoring runs and keep their place in the team. So we need some competition, where the opening batters are concerned. And we can look on the fact that Athanaze is a good player of spin bowling. I'm not saying that we should drop Brandon King. Please hear me out carefully, right? I'm just saying we need to have more competition in the team. Right, because Athanaze would have, and I thought we would have, chosen Athanaze as part of the squad, given the fact that he would have, played really well in the third T20 at the top of the innings. But so he could be one of, somebody we can look on for, because he's a good player of spin as well. And also, if we can remember that, Alzari Joseph would have rested for this series, so he should come back in the team. So the position there where Romario Shepherd is up for grabs. Romario Shepherd, he has not, played really well in this series as well. So we may be looking on whether or not to include, Justin Graves. So, but I think we can, give it some more time. Justin Graves, I mean, he would have played 2 matches in this series, and he was, he has not been dismissed in the series, right? So we can look on that. So those 2 positions, in terms of Casey Carty, Sherfy and Rutherford, I think they even though they did not fire in this series, but I think they have been playing really good ODI cricket for us. So I think that's not an alarm for us for those 2. Sherfy and Rutherford would have been our best ODI player last year. He would have picked up that award. And Casey Carty has been scoring some really good 100 for us, especially overseas. He would have, played, he would have made 100 in England and also in Ireland earlier this year, right? So they have some, premium under their belt, right? So that's something we can look. And some may argue that Shai Hope should go back to the top of the innings, but I don't think so. I think Shai Hope and Rustan Chase, they strengthen the spine of the batting order in the middle there, especially playing against spin bowling. So I think they are I think where they are batting now, I think they are, that's where they should be batting. So I'm not, in favor of Shai Hope going at the top. He's our best batter, and we want him in the middle, because if he gets out early in the innings at the top, then that creates an imbalance in the team. So I think Shai Hope currently is batting at the right position, so we just need some other players to, I think our opening batters really need to take care of the new ball right in the first power play. And we have been really good in fact, West Indies is one of the best team, you know, in the third power play from over 40 to 50, right? So even in this match, I think we would have scored 119 runs in that phase, right? So we were magnificent at the back end of the innings there. And something I also want to make, I also want to make this point. Instead of us, and this is something that we can think about, and you can share your thoughts down in the comment section, right? Shai Hope, as we would have seen, he batted right through the innings there. So probably that is what we need in this ODI team. Rather than having somebody to finish the game, we probably need one of our top 4 batters to bat right through the innings and to up the ante down in the back end of the innings there. So rather than having someone specially for finishing game, that's something that we can look on, and I think Shai Hope would have done it really well in this game. And not very often we have 2 players, you know, playing really well in terms of batting and bowling. Jayden Seales would have picked up 6 for 18 from 7.2 overs. I think he was magnificent. He broke the back of the Pakistani batting lineup with those 4 wickets early in the game, and then he came back to pick up another 2 wickets. I think he was magnificent in this third ODI. And we have seen where our bowlers have been bowling really more consistently. And if we even look back on the Australian team series, we would have seen where the bowlers have been keeping us in the games. So our bowling, I must commend Ravi Rampal and his team there for the way in which that he even get Alzarri Joseph to be bowled. You know, because Alzarri tend to bowl a bit more shorter, but he has been bowling now consistently in that, you know, back of a length area where, you know, between the 4 to 6 meter length. So we have been bowling really well. And I think we, as I said, this ODI team is one of the more settled teams. So I am really looking forward. I think one thing that we may need, though, is a leg spinner in the squad. And in this CPL series, we need to look for a good leg spinner, or a leg spinner with potential, so that we can, you know, have that person in the squad if we need them. Right. In terms of the best batter of the series, it was Shai Hope. In the 3 innings he played, he would have amassed 207 runs. His highest score of an unbeaten 120 in this series, right? And at an average of 103.5, and at a strike rate of 100.48. Right, Ruston Chase was the next best batter with 138 runs, best score of 53. At an average of 69, right, at a strike rate of 106.15. Evan Lewis was the 4th best batter, amassing 104 runs. His best score would have been 60, average of 34.66 at a strike rate of 85.24. In terms of the best bowler of the series, it was by far Jayden Seales, having taken 10 wickets in the series. He would have bowled 24.2 overs, conceded 100 runs, 3 maidens, and his best figures of 6 for 18 at an average of 10, at an economy of 4.1, and at a strike rate of 14.6. Right, and our next best bowler was Gudakish Moti. He would have taken 4 wickets. He bowled 25 over in the series, conceding 110 runs. Right, and his best figures of 2 for 37, and average of 27.5. His economy of 4.4, and his strike rate of 37.5. Now I can see that, you know, we would have gotten back some, you know, belief in the squad in terms of this performance. We can see that the boys are, you know, they would have been a much happier group, and I think they would have gotten back some confidence, and I think that is a good thing. And as I said, I'm really happy in the way that we would have, you know, put our head down and really fought hard in this series to win this series. And I must commend Darren Sammy and his team, right, for, and also the players for, this, performance. I'm really impressed in the way that we would have, won this series. We would have picked up so many L's, our losses in the year so far. And if the good thing that, we would have capped off this, series with a win, or this fuller energy home series with a win. And that can be a catalyst for us to move forward, right? As I said, we just need to be more consistently when we go overseas, and that's something that I will be looking on, and see, how best we can perform better and more consistently overseas. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please remember to hit that subscribe button. Please remember to like the video, share the video with your friends and families, and share your comments down in the comment section. What is your feeling? What do you think about, this win against Pakistan? Talk about it down in the comment section. Have a great day, and we will see you in the next video.
Belo, belo, belo.